this ring symbolises someone who's very special to me, and he always wanted a motorbike, and he finally got one. And the first time he was riding on it, he had an accident, and he couldn't ride it anymore. And this ring symbolises to me how much he really, really wanted it, and how much his dream got spoilt, and it symbolises to him the freedom that he got from riding a motorbike.
Okay, this clock is a reminder of an old friend called Dr. Brown, who I used to work for after school and at weekends. And it's a nice little memento of him. This was actually bought while we was on one of our little travels. We had a lot of adventures together, and it's a nice little memento of him. Wow.
So when she was 7, she got lost on a beach, and it was hours and hours just wandering around, and this old man found her. He was in his sort of 80s, she said, he was very old, and took her to an ice cream parlour and gave her these beads. And apparently they were made of very special crystals. And it was just really funny to me, because when I was 7, she used to let me play with Beth and all her kind of special stuff that I thought was really magical. So that these were like real pearls, and even though they're not, they always feel like they're real pearls to me. And it wasn't until after she died that it made sense what she'd said about the box, that there was a secret in the box, and I never knew what it actually was until after she died, and I was playing with it, and I discovered that it opened up and that she'd left me some more treasure inside the box.
This lighter once belonged to a friend called the artist of fire. He loved the smell, the colour. He loved everything about fire. Now he's no longer with us. All I have is this.
This elephant always used to stand on my grandmother's television in the kitchen, and when I used to visit her, we'd always be in the kitchen and I'd see it on top of the TV, and her engagement and wedding ring would always sit on it, and she'd always have a pair of earrings through the holes. And this is what I symbolised my grandmother as, because I was young, and photographs don't mean anything to me, but this does.
This screw reminds me of a friend of mine. He was very sincere when he was around, but he will be remembered. This screw, he was very misunderstood when he was around, but he will forever be remembered. This screw, I was very, but I will always be.